Welcome back to the channel and to the Lakeside Vale Contest. Our builders had 10 weeks to create a fully functioning theme park adhering to many strict rules and regulations laid out by the Lakeside Vale County Council. Each and every submission gets its own spotlight, and the park we are looking at today was created by Thrill Shakespeare, and here's what he had to say. A respected professor of architecture from the United States of America, on sabbatical in the UK, jumped at the chance to design the theme park for Lakeside Vale. It was the perfect chance to present a tribute to his favourite architect, Frank Lloyd Wright. Every building in the park would be based on one of Wright's actual buildings, adapted for use as show building pavilions, much in the manner of Disney's Epcot. The project was beset with cost overruns, which the architect solved by donating his design services and removing all but 3 restrooms from the final design. Well, there we go. What a fantastic introduction. Let's do it. Now I won't be touring this park on my own. Today I'm joined by the one and only Iron Matty. Iron Matty is one of the most popular content creators for Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo on console. Whilst an incredible builder in his own right, Matty focuses on spotlighting the community's creations. Hello, Matty.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, fantastic. Ready for our final spotlight together, Matty. How sad.
I know. I shouldn't sound as happy as I am. I should actually be really sad that this is our last one.
I mean, after this many spotlights, I think it's okay to be relieved, but I am very excited for this. It's such a unique concept.
I love the fact that you can see the Sky Temple just in the background, just over the top of the building. Nice colouring on that as well. That's not the default red, is it? Change the colour to blue.
Yeah, it's such a simple thing with certain rides and other aspects in the game that if you do just change the colours, it makes them stand out so much more. And not forgetting whatever that is over there.
What is that? That looks bizarre.
It's certainly large, isn't it? Here we are at the Isle of Wright. Have you ever been to the? It's humour, comedy. Have you been to the Isle of Wight before, Matty?
I haven't. No, I haven't. Well, it's too expensive to go now. It's like £100 each way. So,
oh, blimey.
That's way too expensive.
Way too expensive. I've been a couple of times, a long time ago. It's quite a lovely place. I don't know if this actually has any resemblance to the Isle of Wight. Obviously just named Isle of Wright after this architect, Mr. Wright, which I don't know much about, I must say, but
I love this building.
Yeah.
Really like the design on this building. Is that like stained glass in the shop windows? I can't tell if it's...
Flexicolor Ripple Glass, TMTK.
Wow, that's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen that glass used before.
No, I haven't. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it certainly gives it a very unique aesthetic, doesn't it? But yeah, loving the angles on here. All right, let's get in here, shall we? Isle of Wright park map. Love a park map. All labelled up for us. Ah, it's the Guggenheim, Matty.
I'm impressed you said that.
Thank you.
First try.
Yep, didn't mess it up. S.C. Johnson headquarters, West Hope, Jones House, all sorts to look at. Amazing.
Love that map. That's really good. It's just like what we were saying with all the other maps, with the other parks that I've joined you for. Again, like we said previously, just the fact that people have taken time away from the game to do these things.
Yeah, exactly. Alrighty. Frank Lloyd Wright Architecture of Inspiration. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
So these are the buildings that have inspired it. So yeah, there is the Guggenheim, which I should have gone to when I went to New York, but I didn't.
Is that what the building was that we were just looking at a moment ago then, do you think?
Yes,
the
definitely.
Guggenheim.
Yeah.
Seems like it, doesn't it?
Definitely. So take a good look at, absorb these, Matty, absorb it so we can make reference to it when we see them.
Remember the names of every single one specifically.
Yes, that is definitely going to happen. Fantastic. Custom bench. Lovely. Anyway, let's get in the park, shall we?
Oh my days.
Wowee. Look at that build.
Wow.
It actually reminds me of the National Theatre in London. It's got a similar architecture vibe to that.
Yeah, I can see that. It's just so modern.
Yeah. And this, of course. Wow. I mean, to achieve that in the game is difficult.
And once again, to reiterate, 10 weeks
yes,
to do this.
I know.
That's crazy.
Madness. Okay, we've got our first building, which is the theatre, the Kalita Humphreys Theater, which has been used to incorporate the Gulpy shop by the looks of things. Oh, wow. Got a Gulpy Theatre.
I really like what Thrilled has done with the curvature of the buildings. Nothing's straight at all. There's always different juts and angles coming out all over the place, but it's so seamless how it's been put together. It looks all natural. This is incredible.
It is. He's definitely spent a lot of time creating these circles, which has paid off. But yeah, the angles are fantastic. Wow.
Thrill Shakespeare is not a creator I'm really familiar with. I'm not sure if I've seen any of their work before, but if this is what they're capable of, I hope we see more. Because
Absolutely.
This is nuts.
Well, I think what's clear is they have a passion for architecture, and to then be able to replicate that passion and execute it in the game is amazing. Historic treasure discovery site. There was some treasure down there. Here we go with another phenomenal build. Look at that.
For actual building designs, I've seen some very, very impressive architecture over the years on Planet Coaster, but for actual building designs, this is amongst some of the best I've seen.
Absolutely, yeah. To take real-life architecture and recreate it so well in ways that is very difficult to do. This glass here, which I assume he's had to use hydro beams for the panels there, is very intricate and very difficult. So, yeah, well done. And we've got our ancient artifact, of course, found on site. Indeed it was. West Hope Museum of Relics.
Do we think this... Oh, it looks like a ride, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've got a queue line. So we've got castle ruins. Lovely. What a fantastic museum.
I'm just taking it all in at the moment. I'm just trying to look at everything. I'm sitting here quietly because I'm just trying to look at everything.
Oh, that's a nice touch as well. On loan from the Lakeside Museum of History, which was the treasure that was found back there in that little tunnel.
And I really like the way as well that they've got it's like a backlit panel, isn't it, behind these squares going up the wall?
Yeah.
That looks fantastic. Again, a really nice effect.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. Lovely. Oh, wow. Oh, so he's moved the ruins. That's amazing. Crypt ruins. On the location of the Guggenheim Museum, carefully moved and reassembled at West Hope by an archaeological team from the Lakeside Museum of History. That's lovely. Brilliant idea.
Is that one of the only creators that have actually moved it?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's one other that I can think of off the top of my head, but yeah, not many people did anything apart from just remove them. So yeah, to move them and reassemble them elsewhere in the park is a really lovely idea.
And fits into the story and everything that's going on around here.
It really does. Oh, and now we've got the actual castle wall ruins. They've moved here as well. There we go.
Another one there.
Ah, how adorable.
I like the fact that neither of us actually read that aloud. We're just assuming that everyone watching took the time to read it themselves.
I'm so sorry. That wasn't very accessible, was it? Here we go. This ride is dedicated to the ancient artifact uncovered during the creation of this park. May you feel the same thrill from it that we had during the discovery of this rare piece of history. How beautiful.
See, it sounds so much better when you read it to us in your voice like that.
It's
just not the same reading it ourselves.
There we go. That's really fantastic. It's simple, but it's exactly what we needed for the ride theme to the artifact. And yeah, I love it.
Yeah, great job. I love that museum. I love the idea behind the whole thing. Really nicely done.
Absolutely. Oh wow, here we go. Well, I do recognise. I recognise this from the reference photo back in the exhibit.
Yeah.
Wow, Marin County Civic Centre with this phenomenal sightline here. Wow.
How have they managed to tilt them things down? They look like the arches, but they look like they're tilted down. I thought arches were locked to vertically.
Yeah, I think that must be TMTK plaster. Is going to be my guess. Oh, we won't let me click it because it's a ride. There we go. Yeah, plaster wall arch.
Right, so that's TMTK item. I was wondering how they've managed to get an arch curve like that.
Yeah, that would be very impressive. But
what kind of magic is this?
It's TMTK magic. Well, so we've got a flat ride in that one. We've got Dune Delights over here. Perfect shop for this theme, matching with the oriental theme of the whatever this is actually called. Sky Temple. Well, there we go. All right, show off.
Very unusually as well, a Sky Temple is normally quite a domineering sightline in any park that you see, just because of the size of them. But in a strange way, it kind of fits in. It doesn't look out of place, does it? It's not too overbearing in the surrounding area.
Yeah, no, you're right. It blends perfectly with the build that we've got here. It looks like it is fully embedded into it as well. Look at this as well. Is that the gingerbread? It is, yeah, gingerbread wall. That's brilliant.
I could see a staircase going up the side of that building as well. That looks like it's going to be fun when we go up there in a moment.
Yeah, and guests are actually using it. Oh my goodness, there's so much to look at. So we've got ourselves a gift shop.
Wow, look at the size of this shop.
I know. Fine crafts. We had books back there. Oh, replica artifacts. That's a lovely touch.
Looks like a little jigsaw puzzle or something.
Well, yeah, it's like made them look like little plastic versions that you can take home, which is brilliant. Cashier. I don't know why that was so hard to read.
Do you know what? I was looking at that like, what? I couldn't work it out either.
Oh dear. There we are. Oh, look at these. That's
what are they? Oh, they're like little key rings.
Little key rings, yeah. That's amazing. There we go. Gift shop. Fantastic.
What are you guys going to do when Planet Coaster 2 comes out and you can't use TMTK?
Just cry.
How are you all going to cope?
Just sit in the corner and cry. Marin County... what? I can't read down. Marinator. There we go. And there we go. Another reference to the original building that inspired. Looks fantastic.
The way he's been able to recreate these buildings in the game is absolutely sensational. It reminds me of your landmark contest. Can you imagine if Thrill had entered that contest? Surely with builds like this, he would have been a strong contender for the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good point. Would have been great. Oh, God, I'm on the roof.
Oh, moving.
For God's sake. Well, it works. Because now we get to see how well this has been embedded into the build. So, there we go. It was definitely on purpose.
It was. 100% on purpose. You saw nothing.
No.
Now you got to get back down again.
Oh, well, wish me luck. I'll have to climb down the ride.
Hang on, there's some stairs there. See if they work. We can do it.
Oh,
good on them.
No. No, it won't let me.
I believe in you, Moomin. Oh.
And can I walk down this?
Can you walk down the actual ride itself?
No, I can't get off the roof. Hang on. Oh. No.
You better keep all this in. No cutting all this out.
It's not working.
Jump onto there. You can do it, Moomin. I believe.
Parkour. Jump. Oh, that's a shame.
We didn't cheat at all then, did we?
Not in the slightest.
Not even a little bit.
The right perspective. See what he did there? See that? It's very punny, isn't it? More humour.
It was very funny. More humour. We like humour, don't we?
We do indeed. Right, so this is our queue line.
Is it safe to come back round here again? I've just seen what you did a minute ago.
It's dangerous.
Don't do it again.
It's very dangerous. But there we are. There's the ride. Let's get out of here before I get stuck again.
I love this park, by the way, Moomin. Absolutely love this park.
I do.
Really liking all the different architectural styles and builds in it.
Yeah, me too. So unique and so...
It's got a Pokemon ball.
Well, I don't think that's what it is, Matty.
It looks like one.
It's going to be a reference to another statue that I'm unfamiliar with because I'm clearly ignorant.
Pokemon statue.
Pokemon statue. We'll go with that. SC Johnson Global HQ Campus. Well, which way do we go? Let's go this way. Office chair spin. Of course.
Oh, no way.
Swift Drifters. Look at this queue, though.
This is incredible.
That is a very organic queue line, if I've ever seen one.
I wouldn't want to eat my dinner while I'm on that.
No, not really. But there we go. Lovely skin for this ride. It's just very subtle, isn't it? You almost wouldn't even notice the flat ride there.
No, it's so different. I don't think I've ever seen anyone build a restaurant with their swift drifters inside. And then just even the lights just up above. Is that what they are?
I'm guessing so.
I assume that's what they're supposed to represent, isn't it?
True, a little peek. A little sneak peek.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, that looks lovely. Beautiful. Some pip shot and Professor Verst.
Is that a ride exit there? So a tower tour?
Research tower tour.
I hate the writing that way. I cannot read it.
I can't. I'm really struggling.
Honestly, I was looking at that and you said research. I was like, oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't read it at all.
Where is this going to take us? Drop tower. Should have guessed. There we go. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
The way that Thrill is able to get the curves on all the buildings. Like, even when you look left right now, just all the curves going around that building. It just looks so good. I'm so impressed with it.
It does. It does. Yeah, really beautiful stuff. Some more wheelchair access over here. Lift over there.
I hope that lift prevents us from having to go all the way up them stairs that we were looking at. Imagine trying to get a wheelchair up that ramp all the way up the side of the building. It's not happening.
I think it might be time for the Guggenheim. Dine on the... Nope.
And? something. Oh, annex.
The annex. Check in. Restaurant on level 5. Oh, it's a restaurant.
Oh.
That's clever. So it's like they're waiting to go in the lift to go up to the top floor. Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Guggenheim Museum. Let's head up here, shall we? Guggenheim Gallery tour. Ooh. Hello.
Hello
wow.
there. Very unique and different. Quite surreal.
It is. Yeah, a little bit abstract. Oh my, we got a coaster. Okie dokie, our first coaster. Very excited for this. It's looking very interesting in there. Let's do it, shall we? Well, if only every gallery tour was that exciting. That was rather stunning, wasn't it? Look at that. I mean, the helix down all of these pieces of artwork. It's very impressive. And I have to say, I think Thrill used 159 pieces of custom media. I think, something like that.
That's insane.
But I mean, it pays off, doesn't it? Look at it. When every piece is unique. And then, obviously, we then move into here. Look at that. Fantastic stuff. This looks phenomenal. I love this glass roof as well. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was absolutely amazing, to be honest. It was so trippy, but it was so well done. Absolutely incredible execution and ideaing. And the layout of the ride, I don't know if you would remember moving the black hole from Alden Towers back in the day. The layout reminded me of that a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, amazing. I love that.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Right, let's find those flipping stairs for you, shall we, Matty?
For all of us.
Sure.
Not just for me.
Not just for you. Vista Point, that's got to be it, surely. Yeah.
We've got to go all the way up here for a Vista Point.
Look, right, you wanted to go up here.
You've
start complaining now.
to do this, haven't you?
Yes.
you imagine bringing the kids all the way up here? They're like, "Oh, what's up here, mummy? What's up here, mummy?" You get up the top, and it's like, "Look at the view."
Yes. Oh well, there's also solar panels, so isn't that exciting? I know how to entertain children, clearly. Well, there you go. Look, there's also a lift, so fret not.
We have it all.
Stunning. That looks even better from above.
Almost, yeah, I was going to say, it almost makes you appreciate the buildings even more, doesn't it?
It does,
I love that.
yeah.
It's almost like a lime green roof cover, isn't it?
Yeah. Amazing. Great views all across the park. Oh, we got a water coaster next. That's something to look forward
I
to.
still can't believe he did this in 10 weeks.
I know. Mental.
With the parks that we've looked at and how good they've all been, it does make me wonder how they would be if you'd given them, like, say, I don't know, 4 months, 5 months instead. Imagine what they would have been doing then. It's been like an hour and a half just to tour them.
Exactly. They would have all been insane. Right. Toilets. Love toilets. Coffee. Toilets. More beautiful architecture.
Nothing is done by half. Even like the little shops and the toilet blocks, like nothing was left. No expense spared, as John Hammond would say.
Absolutely. Okay, back in the entrance, we're going to take a left here through this exit to Isle of Wright boat tours, which I'm going to go ahead and assume is our track ride.
I bet not many people today boat ride as their track ride.
I can't even think of a single other person that has, to be honest. I might be wrong, but I think this is the only one. But anyway, let's hop on, shall we, Matty?
Let's do it. Man, I've got motion sickness.
Oh, poor Matty.
I've got seasickness.
Do you need to...
What a cute little ride, that is.
It was lovely, yeah. Yeah, I was just going to say, it's very adorable. Lovely way of incorporating a track ride into the river. Obviously, there's a lot of water in the park already, so great way to do that. Maybe a few too many boats. But,
just a couple.
But regardless, works really well. Nice connecting that to the existing lake over here as well. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've even got a transfer track for a boat ride, which is amazing. And again, I think he's the only person that's extended the bridge. Amazing. And finally, is that falling water or a falling water?
Falling water.
Yeah?
I would say falling water.
Ooh, this is lovely.
I don't know how I've never seen that glass piece before.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it?
I'm expecting to see that in all of your parks from now on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll try my best not to disappoint you. Ooh. Lovely interaction there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What a fantastic Hula. Hello, Gulpy.
I really like the queue lines in all the rides, to be honest. The way that he's incorporated the rides into the queue lines and then everything else around them.
Yeah.
Just really well done. Very creative and original concepts.
Yeah, they're very immersive. Okay, we got ourselves the Cascade. Again, I don't think I've seen this in the contest yet, so lots of unique rides seen today. So, let's jump on and go for a splash, shall we?
I think that was a really nice way to have brought the spotlight to a close. Some of the sight lines that you had on that ride were absolutely fantastic. Really calm, really good layout. Yeah, I mean, what more to say? I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, I completely agree. It was a perfect blend of kind of scenic boat ride and coaster. You had the nice contrasting elements. It all ties beautifully with the architecture of the build itself. Yeah, just really good fun. As you said, nice way to round off the spotlight. Just a quick look at nighttime now, and it looks like Thrill Shakespeare's done a great job of kind of identifying each area of the park with a prominent colour. Really makes each area stand out nicely. Yeah, it looks really, really well lit.
Really nice. Really nicely done. Can we just, if you just pan the camera around, and it looks like you can see inside that building there? Is that the restaurant that was on the 5th floor?
Oh, yes. Look at that. Level 5, the annex. Well, this looks
I would
very
not
lovely.
have seen that if it hadn't been for the lighting.
No. Well,
I wouldn't have seen it. It was only the lights that actually gave it away.
Should we go here for dinner after the spotlight, Matty?
It's not KFC though, is it?
Well, I'm sure they do fried chicken.
Yeah, go on then. Why not?
Okay, great. Well, overall, I thought that was just a phenomenally executed park. I love how inspired Thrill was with the architecture and the architect himself. And to be able to create some of these builds is a real feat, especially the Guggenheim for me. That is a really, really impressive build. I mean, these ones down here as well. So accurate to the original reference. And yeah, and also the museum. The museum for me was spot on for what we wanted. It displayed the artifact. It moved the ruins over here to protect them. The castle walls actually surrounding the themed ride. Yeah, spot on. Yeah, really, really enjoyed this one.
I think I have to say I've seen some impressive architecture over the years, but I think for actual building designs, just a building style architecture, I'd say this is up there with amongst the best I've ever seen. I absolutely loved it. Like what you said, the Guggenheim was just insane. That is absolutely nuts. The way it's just so seamless and clean. There's not a piece out of place at all. Just fantastic. I love this one. Absolutely love this one.
Brilliant work. I'd like to say a huge thanks to my wonderful guest for joining me today. Make sure to keep tabs on your favourites ready for the public vote after all submissions have been showcased. Don't forget to like this video, not only to support me, but to show some love to today's creator. Catch you in the next one.